Hey contractors, and welcome to today's training on how to leverage Facebook ads to grow your business online. I'm really excited to dig into this topic today. As a marketing company owner, I have the privilege of speaking with other marketers and contractors every single day. And one of the things that always comes up is Facebook advertising. Now, it's a hot topic these days. I know many contractors are trying out Facebook ads, but I also see too many people throwing their hard-earned money out the window because they don't know what they're doing. Trust me, when Facebook ads started getting popular, I had no clue how to use the platform effectively myself. But after spending several months learning everything I could and spending tens of thousands of dollars on different online advertising campaigns, my team and I have developed a system that brings in a consistent flow of quality leads and gets you the ROI that you need with your online marketing. I firmly believe that there's no better place to put your money online today than Facebook ads, which is why I want to take the time to go through this training with you. My name is Joe Hughes. I am the founder and marketing director at Contractor Dynamics. We work with builders and contractors and trades contractors and related professionals throughout the country. Over the past 4 years, we've worked with hundreds of companies, of contractors to help them improve their presence online, generate new business, generate quality leads, and grow their businesses. Now, what most contractors say to me when we first start talking about online marketing is, hey, Joe, we've tried online marketing, we've tried Facebook ads, we've tried Google AdWords, and we've gotten some clicks, we've gotten some more website traffic, and even gotten some more phone calls, but at the end of the day, that ROI just wasn't there. We weren't getting the projects to pay for our marketing, so therefore we stopped. I get that. We see it every day. I talk with contractors who have that challenge every day. So I want to walk through this framework with you. We're going to cover a few things today. Why 90% of contractors fail with their online advertising, how your prospective customers are making buying decisions. We're going to spend a lot of time going through that, and a step-by-step outline to build a proper Facebook ads funnel that gets you profitable leads, that gets you an ROI on your marketing dollars. My goals for you by the end of this training, I want you to have more knowledge about online advertising than most, if not all, of your competitors. Facebook ads is one of those things that is very well known but little understood. So I want you to have that understanding, have that education so you can make more informed decisions about marketing your business. I want you to have a framework for getting a positive ROI from your advertising and really understanding how that works. And I want you to have more control over your lead generation. Most contractors don't have a problem getting leads. You can buy leads from dozens of different places online. The challenge is getting higher quality leads. We don't want the tire kickers. We don't want the people who are just looking for a quick quote to waste our time. We want the people who appreciate what we have to offer, who appreciate value, who appreciate good service, and aren't just looking for the lowest price. So our goal with all of our clients here at Contractor Dynamics is to get them a more consistent flow of higher quality leads for their business. Before we start out, I want to outline a few key mistakes that we see people making over and over again. And we're going to go through these a little bit in more detail. The first thing is most contractors are just doing ads and not campaigns. So even if you're just boosting a couple of posts on Facebook, that's not really Facebook advertising. That's a completely different thing. But even if contractors are doing Facebook ads, they're just putting some ads out there and hoping to get a couple calls or a couple leads that way. Now, you might get lucky and that might happen, but what you really need to do to be effective and get that positive ROI from your online advertising is to develop campaigns. So a campaign is having different types of ads, testing out different messaging, having different types of landing pages. So the page that people land on when they click on your Facebook ad, having several landing pages and testing things out, tracking phone calls, tracking your website contact form submissions, and setting up remarketing properly. So that's all part of a holistic campaign and not just throwing ads out there and hoping for the best. The second mistake we see is not setting up conversion tracking and analyzing the data. So conversion tracking means when someone becomes a lead on your website, whether they call you, whether they submit a contact form or send you an email, we need to know exactly how that person became a lead. So what ad did they click on? What ad campaign are they coming from? What segment of the market are they from? So marketing is testing. We need to test out different types of ads, different types of landing page copy, different offers, And we need to continually analyze this data so we can figure out what's working, what's not working, so we can do more of what's working and obviously less of what's not working. So it's really impossible to do any sort of online advertising effectively if you don't have this sort of conversion tracking in place. The third thing we see, we're going to spend some time on this during the training, is not building enough value before the offer. In other words, going right for the sale with your ad. So schedule a free estimate, schedule a free roof inspection, whatever it might be to get people to take action. But there's not enough time dedicated to building that value, building that awareness before you ask for someone's contact information. The fourth thing we see is just simply not dedicating enough time to this. With each of our clients, we're dedicating at least a few hours each week toward optimizing their campaigns, adding new content to their campaigns, and testing different things out. And we're a professional marketing company. This is what we do. If you're trying to do this yourself and you are spending a few minutes on it or an hour on it per week, or you really don't understand it, and you're not getting results, that kind of makes sense. Contrary to what some people might want you to believe, Facebook ads is not a set it and forget it type thing. It's something that must be continually optimized and worked on a weekly basis in order to see the best results. So I want to jump into the Facebook funnel, a marketing funnel. Now this is a traditional AIDA model: attention, interest, desire, action. You might be familiar with this. It's nothing new. This marketing framework has been around for over 50 years. Traditional direct response marketing. What we're doing is taking this existing marketing framework that is proven and applying it to this new channel that is Facebook ads. So what we see, what most contractors doing, and the biggest issue is starting down here with the action and trying to get people to take action. Again, schedule an estimate, schedule a free consultation for your kitchen design, whatever it may be, but ignoring the top three here: attention, interest, and desire, and going right for the action. Unless you're a big brand, this is going to be really tough because people don't know who you are, and they're not just going to start giving you their information or their money just because they saw one ad that said schedule an estimate. We need to build awareness. We need to build a relationship. We need to build that buying intent. And the way we do that is through content. So let's use the example of a kitchen remodeling contractor. They do design, they do remodeling. What kind of value can we add to someone who's just on Facebook? And when someone's on Facebook, by the way, most people aren't in a buying mode. They don't have a buying intent. Most are on there to be social. We're not there to actually purchase things. So serving someone an ad to schedule a free estimate or to take an action when they're not really in buying mode is, again, very, very difficult. So how can we add value to people who might be in the market for a new kitchen? We can have a blog post that might be something like the top 10, the hottest kitchen design trends in 2017. So we immediately provide some value to people, get them to come visit that blog post on our website so we can remarket to them, and we can really show ourselves as differentiate our business from other businesses in the area. So once we have that content, what we want to do with that first piece of content is promote it to a warm audience. Now, warm audience can be your prospective customers, can be your email list, past customers, Facebook fans, people that you know through local networking and anything like that. We want to promote this content to a warm audience, get as many people onto that article as possible. Now, by using the Facebook pixel, we can track different segments of people. So we can understand which segment of these website visitors is the most engaged in our content. And we can go back to Facebook, and then we can set parameters and say, Facebook, this segment of people has demonstrated that they're the most engaged and interested in this piece of content. Create an audience that mirrors this existing audience. So that's called a lookalike audience. And we can target that audience based on household income, age bracket, geographic location, other demonstrated behaviors, a bunch of other factors. And this is really where the magic of Facebook comes into play, is being able to target people very tightly. So we can get really, really tight with our targeting, create that lookalike audience, and expand our target market. So our target audience, excuse me. So once people have visited that blog post on your website, then we can say to Facebook, okay, for the people that have visited this piece of content and the lookalike audience, serve them this next ad. Now, this next ad might be the guide to hiring a kitchen remodeling contractor for your next project. Many of you are familiar with these types of guides. Consumer awareness guides is what I call them. They can be very effective if used properly. So someone has been on your blog. We can serve only those people and a lookalike audience another ad that says, download our kitchen remodeling guide on how to hire the best kitchen remodeling contractor, okay? So we get those people to click on your ad. They go to your landing page. There's an email opt-in perhaps to add their name and email to download that guide. From there, we can work them. So now we have their interest. From there, we can work them further down the funnel. So we can say to Facebook, hey, anyone who has downloaded this guide or at least been to this landing page is demonstrating interest, serve them another ad, and that ad can be a desire ad. So this can be something like, I love case studies, a before and after pictures, some testimonials, a video testimonial from one of your customers, some other sort of piece of content that demonstrates the benefits that customers get by working with you. So you want to build that desire that they want to work with you versus your competitors because you offer this specific type of benefit. So we're getting them to, we're building that desire there. So then we can take it a step further and say, okay, Facebook, anyone who has been to our blog post, has downloaded our guide, has been back to our website to check out this video testimonial or case study, serve those people this ad that says schedule a free design consultation or schedule a consultation with one of our design professionals or something like that. So we're only serving those ads to people who have demonstrated that they're already interested in a kitchen remodel and kitchen design. They're interested in working with our company. They understand the value that we have to offer. They understand how we might be different from some of our competitors, and they're warmed up. We've built that relationship. We've built that value. We've built that buying intent, and now we're asking them to take action. So you can see by working people through this whole funnel that when you do get people to take action, they're going to be much more qualified. They're going to be much less likely to be tire kickers or people who are unsophisticated, who don't have money, who don't have budget, who might be thinking too many years down the road, whatever it might be. You can understand now how these people will be higher quality inquiries for your business. So don't make the mistake of just trying Facebook ads and going straight for the action, straight for that call to action to schedule a call with you. Make sure that you're taking the time to build that value, to build that interest throughout the funnel. Now, this is a very quick overview, just to wrap things up, a very quick framework of how to effectively do Facebook advertising. Now, the great thing about a framework like this is once it's set up, once all the technical aspects of this set up, all you have to do are three things: continually monitor and optimize everything, so test different ads and whatnot. Continue to add more content into this funnel. So we don't want to keep serving people the same types of content. We want to make sure that content is fresh. So maybe having different blog posts, different guides, different types of ads, different graphic design on our ads and whatnot. So continuing to optimize, continuing to add more content. And then what we have to do is just get more traffic to our first pieces of content. So you can get traffic by doing more Facebook ads, get traffic by doing SEO, AdWords. You can even get traffic by doing some postcard mailers, something like that. So that's what we need to do. Continually optimize this, continue to add fresh content to this funnel, and then continue to add people into this funnel. Now, you can probably understand that you're not going to get as many inquiries or as many leads right up front. But if you're patient and you trust the process, you will get more quality leads and inquiries than you ever have before. So that's really the power of Facebook ads. Hope that makes sense as far as a framework for generating those high quality inquiries from people who are already aware of what you do, interested in what you do, have a desire to work with you, and now they're contacting you to take that next step. If this is something that you think that you're interested in, or if you just have questions on, if you think it might work for your business, if you're skeptical if it's going to work for your business, I encourage you, I invite you to get in touch and schedule a call with me. If you're viewing this video on our website, there's going to be a green button right below the video. You can click on that and schedule a call. We can go over everything. If you're viewing this video on YouTube, we'll put a link down below that you can click on that and go right to our schedule a strategy session with us, with me specifically. Now, my goal with this and with everything that we do is we want to make sure that we want to give you the education and the information that you need to make intelligent decisions about marketing your business. I grew up in the construction industry. I hate to see contractors spending money, spending their time, spending all their resources on things that might not be the best fit for their business. So at a very minimum, I want you to have this knowledge, this education on how to make more informed decisions about how to take your business to the next level and market it online. Of course, if you are interested in working with us, we'll be happy to outline our full solution about how we can put that in place for you. And I hope this was valuable for you. I look forward to hearing from as many of you as possible and helping you on this journey to growing your business online. Thanks for your time.